I started volunteering at age 9 when I was diagnosed with diabetes.
I got a phone call one night at midnight saying your kid has type 1. And so next day we're in an out treatment program with the Children's Hospital, and they were fantastic. It was really hard on my wife and myself. I remember the first day in the hospital, we were crying, and he asked why we were there, why there were so many tears, and he's like, there shouldn't be any tears. He goes, I don't have a disease, it's just something that makes me unique.
I didn't feel like I needed to live with diabetes for the rest of my life, so I wanted to make a difference. So I just started volunteering.
Started raising money for his own pump, and that's kind of where the skate-a-thon started.
The skate-a-thon is 50 of my friends who just come out and skate, and they raise money for diabetes. In the last 2 years, we've raised $50,000 for Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation.
JDRF completely relies on volunteers. We are a grassroots volunteer organization. For somebody Riley's age, I think that he's just really motivated to make a difference. And he's living with type 1 diabetes himself and really cares about the impact that his fundraising will have on other people who are living with type 1.
The day before the first skate-a-thon, he came to me and said, changed my goal. And I said, oh yeah, what's that? And he said, I want to raise $1 million for JDRF. And I said, okay, that sounds good. And he's like, oh, that sounds crazy. And I'm like, yeah, a little bit. And he goes, no, I want to make $500,000. No, I'm making it $1 million. I'm like, okay. So that's him. He just sets a goal and tries to go for it.
Riley's kind of 1 in a million in that he wants to raise $1 million for our organization. I mean, he'll get there. I know he'll get there. And it's just really inspiring that that was something that he set forth when he first decided he was going to do fundraising.
I'm going to do this by consistently doing skate-a-thons until I make that mark, and probably keep doing skate-a-thons after that too.
He inspires other volunteers to want to do better. We've got a lot of amazing volunteers that do work with JDRF, and hearing Riley's story and having him come out and talk to people makes them think, if this little guy can do it, imagine what I can do to help.
It's good for youth to volunteer because we can set an impact on maybe adults, and then the adults can volunteer, and then it just becomes like a circle. So then everybody starts volunteering.